お前のことは話さない。
Hi everyone, welcome to PHBL, and here's the storyline of Japan BL Series 2021 entitled The Man Who Defies the World of BL, which would sum up all 4 episodes in 15 minutes. It's based on popular manga released in 2019 entitled A World That Definitely Becomes BL versus a man who definitely doesn't want to be in BL, which is attracting a lot of attention as it is being acclaimed as the new genre magic. Before we proceed, shout out to my subscriber. I always do random shout out to my subscriber. I just want to say thank you for your support. That really means a lot. A plain-looking college student named Mobu is sitting in his class while wondering that he's living in a BL world.
俺は気づいている。俺は漫画の世界の住人である。ボーイズラブの住人だ。
Where scenarios seen in boys' love story commonly happen.
抱きたい女子の話から抱ける男の話にすり替わる一つもわからん。
However, Mobu wants to be nothing more than a background character and avoids getting into one of these romance himself.
の低層は安全だと信じていた。なぜか？
俺がモブだから。
モブこと俺の過酷な戦いの日々は始まったのである。絶対 BL になる世界において。
Mobu thinks a pretty boy who falls for another pretty boy is like a roses.
イケメン同士が乳くり合う世界よ。俺たちモブは雑草。
Mobu has a younger brother named Ayato. Ayato confessed to Mobu that he's just received a love confession
告られた。ずっとお前のことが好きだったんだ。
from his best friend named Tojo. Mobu hates the fact that he should let go of his own beloved
が
brother.
陥落しかけている今、踏みとどまれるのは俺しかいない。ともかく俺は改めてこの世界
On his way to college, Mobu avoids interacting with others, causing tough guy Kuroda and nerdy guy Yuki to bump into each other and falling in love.
心臓がドキンって言ったぞ。お怪我は。
恋が始まってしまうからである。お幸せに。
During lunch, he knows that his friend Ryota and Toma have to be in love sooner or later. When Toma falls into Ryota's arms, Ryota holds Toma's slim waist and just so he's smitten by love.
まつげ長くて綺麗だな。あいつ腰細い。
相手にはやたらと細いやら綺麗だ。
Mobu is invited to a drinking party by his classmate Sakita, who also invites a loner ranger named Kaji.
出た一匹狼。
Broken-hearted Akihito and Takimoto.
女に振られたやつ。
おいお前いつまでも
硬い。
By the end of the evening, Kaji gets drunk.
まあ被弾する可能性はそこまで高くはない。先手必勝である。
So Mobu asks Sakita to bring Kaji home.
休みたいな。お前と休みたい。
ありがとう生贄。
Because he doesn't want to be included in any possibility of building up a romance.
ちょっと。
While Akihito and Takimoto becomes a couple.
おかげで全く眠れなかった。
起きてるっつうの。
俺もだっつーの。
Ayato invites his friend over.
モブ側の人間だ。こいつらだけ？じゃあ、綾と
including Tojo, the person who confessed to him.
お兄さんですか？僕、東條って言います。
全国こいつで確定。
Mobu discovered that Ayato and his three friends have a complicated love square relationship.
四角関係もう手遅れだ。もはや綾人は俺の手の人はこの BL の世界にどっぷり。お兄さん
Mobu is invited to a group blind date by his classmate Misaka. Mobu becomes happy surrounded by a pretty woman until a pretty boy named Ukiumi comes and steals the girl's attention.
誰じゃない。マーガレットだ。こんなイケメンに登場されては女性陣ではなく男性陣の誰かとフラグが立つ可能性の方が。
But Ukiumi expressed interest in Mobu instead. Realizing this dangerous situation,
だら、一緒に抜け出さない。
俺は今日すごい楽しみにしてて、てか楽しすぎるし。女最高。
and have him pair up with Misaka instead. After the two men leave, the group date becomes a failure as the girl have lost interest. Ayato is not sure if Tojo is serious about him. Tojo is so popular around girls, and one of them asked him out, but he refused because of Ayato.
その日、もう、綾人と出かける予定入ってんだ。ついてさ、いやいや、気を持たせる方がかわいそうだ。
俺は決してそんな約束はしていない。東條は嘘をつくとき、相手の目を覗き込むようにじっと見る。
It turns out that he just lied by staring straight into the girl's eyes. However, only Ayato knows it, while Tojo doesn't realize his own habit himself. If Tojo was lying, he would stare straight into others'
多
eyes.
分東條自身も気づいていなくて、
Then Ayato purposely asked him if he was also lying about his love confession towards him.
そう、冗談。忘れていいよ。
Ayato is shaking because he just knew that Tojo was lying and he really means it.
とはこの B が L する世界のメインだ。もう俺にお前の鬼もない。さらばだ弟よ。
なんで泣いてんだよ。
The next day, Tojo ignores Ayato and starts to see the girls, which makes Ayato oddly jealous. Ayato starts to realize his own feeling for Tojo when they become distant.
行って。買わないの？いや。
Ayato purposely drank from Tojo's bottle, which he means indirectly kiss, while saying,
うまいな。これ、一度試してみたかったんだよな。
Tojo believes that Ayato just answered his love confession. Tojo can no longer hold his feeling and grabs Ayato into his arms. Both make up. He kisses him and so they begin dating. Mobu finds chocolate for Valentine's Day in his bag.
誰俺にチョコくれたやつだ。
And later, he realized that it's from one of his classmates named Kikuchi.
なんだ。
この授業休んじゃって、ノートを写させてもらっていいか？
中も俺の隣にいただろうが、このフラグはきっちりへし折らなければ。
To avoid him, Mobu has him sit with Miyoshi.
どうか二人お幸せに。グッド。
Just until Miyoshi's boyfriend, Haruo, comes to interrupt class.
でもなんかごめんなさい。
Under all the pressure he got, Mobu gets drunk.
世界のバカ野郎
and fall unconsciously. But he learns that someone must have carried him home.
その背中は、とても暖かくて、柔らかく。
But he doesn't know who is that guy with a citrus scent and such a warm back. Moby is looking for that guy but sniffing around, only to find out that he can't find the guy.
あのシトラスの男は誰なんだ？男と B が L するつもりなんてみじんもない。
Later, Mobu smelled the citrus scent coming from behind him, and it turns out that he is Kikuchi. Kikuchi confessed to Mobu that he has been in love ever since Mobu spoke to him softly when he was devastated by life.
恋人に振られ、可愛がっていた。
どうすれば。
オッケー。
君にとってはなんてことない会話だったかもしれん。本当に嬉しかったんだ。
Mobu knows that this situation has become a red flag for him since he flattered himself.
最大のフラグ来た！最大のピンチ！
He runs away and tries to avoid Kikuchi. However, despite all the conscious effort to avoid him,
俺は、これから B が L することは
Mobu eventually gives up to his feeling for him.
菊池、
何？
L する世界に屈しない。ダメだ！言っちゃダメだ！やっぱ好きだ。
As well as the end of this series.
คำตอบแล้วถ้ามันไม่มีคำตอบไม่มีนะ
Also, if you haven't checked out my other video which tells the story of two high school best friends who are relearning their deep relationship through complicated and unstable feelings. With beautiful cinematography in the peaceful Phuket where they live, I recommend you to click it right now. See ya on my next video. Bye!